Yes, hello. Welcome to again Safety Hub, where we visit you today and this is for you tomorrow. Today, we want to still continue on the PPE. Actually, who are these people who are responsible for issuing PPEs to you? And we're going to look at two responsibilities: one for the employer, and then the second one for the employee. So you as an employee, yeah, this part you play. You as an employer, you don't stop at just issuing. You also have a part to play. So when you look at PPE, we look at when you look at the hierarchy of the safety controls, that actually PPE is the last defense for the control, where you find that the hazards cannot be eliminated, it cannot be substituted, and we cannot use even the administrative means even the engineering can fail. So you find that PPE becomes as your last defense for safety. So you as an employer out there, what do you have to do? So you have to provide the appropriate PPE to all employees that are exposed to hazard at no cost. You find a welder having no eye protection, has no, most of that is the welding helmet, doesn't have the heavy gloves. Most we call the leather gloves. Means you have to keep. You find somebody who's grinding and doesn't have the earplugs, it means you have to provide. You find someone who is working in a dusty environment, he has no mask or the respirator, you have to provide as an employer. Then also as an employer, you have to ensure that the PPE fits properly and is suitable for the work. You can't give a hand glove of size 10 to a person who is supposed to use size 7. And there also these are handling gloves you cannot give to a person who is going to use a spanner for opening some other mechanical parts. You cannot give those kind of gloves. So there are suitable gloves that is for that work. It has to fit this person well. So when you look at PPEs to give to your employee, you have to look for a good one that will work best for him. Then you as an employer, you have to train your workers on how to use, maintain, and store the PPE. You find someone after welding leaves the the leather gloves, the leather gloves there has gone. No, that's not how it works. You might give the respirator to someone doesn't know how to use it. Or recently there's someone who had a respirator where you see the nose clip that on the respirator holds. For the guy's mask, again, it was facing the other way around. As I ask you, so how was this person trained? So when you do training also, you have to follow them up, see that actually they're used correctly. And then you as an employer, you have to replace the damaged and worn out PPEs promptly. When an employee comes to you when it is damaged, please, you have to replace them. And you as an employer, through your supervisors, they have to move to sites, different sites. You might find that a glove that was given today maybe has been gotten burnt with fire somewhere. So you as an employer, through your supervisor, when you spot these things, it means it has to be replaced. For you as an employee, will be saying, Wapi, I gave the glove in the morning. The gloves in the morning, it reaches at this time. You see, you don't have to blame. Sometimes even when things like that happens, we don't have to blame. We have to provide provide when it is there. And you have to warn this person, this employee, that to be careful when he's working. So an employer, when you see any gloves that have damages, please. There are some respecters when you put just in one day as you're fixing it, the rubber loop goes up. See, it also involves also buying things that are so genuine, but also you shouldn't compromise safety. Buy something that is genuine. Can spot it even before it is damaged. You have to spot it, inspect it very well before, even though before giving out, inspect the PPE before giving out to the other person. Then also, you as an employer, you have to enforce proper use of PPE in the workplace. Enforce this. See that follow up when you give someone a PPE. Follow up. Find how they are using it. They might not even be using it well. It might be even sold because there is also yearning for money. So when you provide PPEs, make sure also you go through them and check. You might find the PPE still in good condition, so you provide another one. You'll find that again to be used for another. So you have to inspect them and give it promptly, and you see that it is being used. Then I go down to the employee's responsibility. You as an employee, you also play a part. You have not just you don't just stop at going to your supervisor and requesting or going for a requisition to request. No, you as an employee, you have this part that you should play. So what part is that? You as an employee, you have to use your PPE correctly as instructed. Then go down to another one. You find that you as an employee, you have to take care of the issued PPE to keep it in a good condition. Keep it well so that you'll use it. Keep it well. Then also, you as an employee, when your PPE is damaged, please report within stipulated time frame. Report earlier so that you planned for it. Don't damage it. Or let's say that it gets lost. It got lost. You keep quiet. No, you have to report, because life can't wait. Your work can wait, but life can't wait. Maybe if it was a respirator, you try to dodge without using a respirator. Yes, you'll not see the effect today, but that effect will keep on building, and then it will be unhealth. Just like they say that the days of some people are numbered, like for the days of a thief. The days of a thief are numbered almost 40, but I don't want to come to that. Yeah, so make sure you keep yourself fit, because as you keep on piling, you'll be there. The dust will be piling in your lungs, and it will not be good. So when it gets lost, report very early so that you can be helped. Then also the last one, on you, the employee that cries out. You should participate in the PPE training programs. So in these programs, if your employer doesn't come out with it, maybe there's also another employer that maybe you're working with within the same site comes out with these programs. It is part of you. Go and attend. You should know how they use the earplugs. You should attend and learn how they use the respirators. You should learn how they use the overalls, coveralls, welding helmets. Yeah, a lot. Don't say that those are things for the generals. No, you also be part and see how you can protect yourself very well from these hazards. At the end of the day, it is zero goal. When we have hit on the zero injuries, zero harm, zero near misses, and we just keep it zero goal. When we are safe. So basically today, I wanted to pass you through all those responsibilities that actually is not shared by only one person, but they're shared between two people. So it's the employer and the employee. So I believe that you as an employee, you have come to know and how you can participate in these PPE programs. Don't leave the weight onto your employer. You as a person also play it for yourself. I believe that's all that I wanted to share with you guys today. At Lagan Safety Hub, we do say that we secure you today, it is safe for you tomorrow. Or in case you have questions on PPE, please drop it down onto the comment section, or you can come to my inbox. Write for me a message. I will be able to reply back to you. Thank you so much for my take. Meteke go.com. DJ Mo Timoni Tieni Ameroni Unduchu Ubed Ma Utiatera Piani Ronwe Ogang Tichera teach Doc teach Poletie ki Hazards Ma one Poraun Eneke one but Mofopiti Timo teach money Mira Quine Paul Carney teach mana to Uganda kan tie ki kata magluone risk assessment. So risk assessment emeno kata mono kong identifying hazard mono di doc teach kira mono iramo mitigating then can key solution karachiel mono ko pitimo teach mono ni meno wang tuchu nonge i doc teach mabegi. So ka doc teach mamegi pegi kine mo luone risk assessment. And then itimo kape to tema technique mo fu timo teach mono ni mira nen kama ini jimi mo mano gwak ti around popi kelo awane komi emenen wa luoni hazards no pero kela awane komi no mere ekwany echwal kama no lupe wow pero bere ki jema luoni sharp edges pole meno nyunyo monongi ngolo odong karon pe kwanyo kwa kaiti wot yara che ipore ni kom nyunyo monongi ngolo. So please meren jema no mere tem kama ina no gwa kerni pi on na me gwa ni primero wot kuno piano yara che iporo then to no bino. So again we follow my poll foil mere ki galawang videos mugo for we better bini kin yo ma amero won lutwa ubeno utere ki winyo lo ma mate safety mano tips ma kino ki bora an Lagan Safety Hub.